I'm totally open to that, you know, like people coming, hey.
You're not going to believe this.
You know what? Mine is whiter than yours.
Well, yeah, it is actually.
I can barely hear you. Let me turn that up. Wow, it's all the way up. Let me see if there's a volume here. Oh, what is this? It says remove. No, I won't remove her.
I just got here.
There's like a little thing that says remove with an X. I'm like, no, I don't want to remove her.
Hey, happy birthday.
Oh,
happy birthday.
You. I appreciate that. Thanks. Let me. I'm like still looking in the comments for you. I'm like, you made it.
I made it.
I wonder why those things happen. I guess that's the cosmic universe, the pull of the tide, right?
It's always something.
Speaking of tide.
Yes.
Well, anyway.
Okay, so this is the bit. We're twinning. I don't even know how it happened, but it did.
Oh, well, that's good. Oh, yeah, right? I had a feeling. It felt fluffy. The vibe was fluff.
It's fluff. It's a fluff.
Here, let me see if I could put this a little higher because my head is like cut off there. It's not good. Wow, that tripod has never stood up so tall. Let me see. Even if I have to back up a little, hold on. It doesn't look good when half your head is missing.
I know.
Yeah.
No, we're good. We're good.
Yay! So it was my
Happy
birthday. Oh, thanks. And
I'm dying to know
that. Well, you can say that I had a good time.
What did you do?
That's if you're into fishing.
What?
Okay, let's just say that my date, I didn't go anywhere, but I basically went out with, I didn't go anywhere though, but like I had an anaconda, a literal anaconda.
Excuse me?
It has to do with this bathroom, okay? Okay, plumbing issues. Have you ever heard of a toilet auger? Well, neither had I. But you should see this thing. I was going to bring it in here to show you. I thought, no, I'm still celebrating my birthday. I'm not going to carry that freaking thing. I already did that on my birthday.
I'm sorry, did you say toilet otter?
I'll tell you how the toilet got stuck in the first place. Had nothing to do with going to the bathroom, thank God. It was cat litter.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you know how lazy I get when I'm like tired and she peed, and I just said it's paper, right? It's paper pellets. So I threw it in there. I mean, I had to throw it in there a few other times. One time at a hotel, they actually had to change rooms, and they had to remove the toilet, the guy told me. But I removed the evidence first. Like, I got rid of all the pellets, like, in the vicinity, which isn't easy. You need, like, at least a cup or a bucket.
Right.
So basically, on my birthday, I got fed up, and I literally just said, you know what? Like, I don't care if it's my birthday. I'm going to get this freaking toilet auger 6 foot rigid. Because first it was a toilet auger, and then I talked to a friend, it's like 6 foot rigid. That's what you need. And I'm like, oh, sounds kinky.
What?
You know? I'll try to make the best out of it, right? So yeah, on my birthday, I had this freaking thing. It's like this freaking big. Oh, and at the hardware store, they had every, like the ones not to buy. Because, I got in the feeds. I was reading, like, I want to make sure that I didn't have to have, like, roto people over.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I'm pretty strong, right?
Yeah.
Well, obviously, because I crammed that freaking thing up there. And that shit went, and it flushed on its own. It was such a good feeling to see that water go down.
Wow.
Isn't that awesome?
That's quite the birthday.
It was the best birthday, I know, but I was planning on taking myself out. So then I told myself last night, oh, well, that felt good. It was kind of satisfying in a way, right? So I like washed it off and put it in the corner of the garage in case any other toilet needs it.
Wow.
So it felt good. It was a good birthday all in all. I had a lovely time on social media, and I was just like, I felt fulfilled. And then you and I talked, so it was perfect, So then I told myself today that I'll like go out and I'll finally go out with this dinner that my mom and I are gonna have. And so, you know, after a day of doing stuff and taking like basically I told myself, okay, now I'm feeling very shower,
Mm-hmm.
rainforest.
Yes.
First it was rain shower.
But you're talking about your actual shower.
Yeah,
shower?
that one.
Okay. It's beautiful.
So, right. So first I'm talking about rain shower. And then when I was in there, I was like thinking about the rainforest because of the anaconda and the way that like I had all the settings. So there's a rotating knob and it like puts it on the rainforest or the rain shower, but it's like a forest to me because those tiles have like apparitions in them. Literally, there's like several spirit guides in those tiles. It's quite beautiful.
In your shower?
That steam is like, ooh, and then I'm like, I live near the mountain and all this fresh air is like coming in through the window. And it's just like the steam and just really nice. And I'm just laying back on. So that's what I did today because of the anaconda, which is good. It reminded me. So, but I know not to put paper or any kind of lid or anything besides toilet into the toilet now. So yeah, so then I'm thinking, okay, finally nothing about the house, okay? Like that's where I wanted to get, right, mentally.
Yeah.
And then the freaking here, let me just show you where it is. The thing, like, I don't know if it cracked off.
Wow.
Well, lately it's been not draining, and so I had to bring a washcloth, and so I'm like, okay, maybe here. So I'm like, pull it back. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, pull it back, right? I'm like, okay, we got some threads there. I see them, do you? There's a little thread.
Okay.
So it's kind of time sensitive. Like it's one of those ones where it says push. Like you push it and then you like push. You have to press the side and it comes up.
So it was just totally. It was clogged.
Have you ever had anywhere? No.
No, but I don't
like it. And now I just touched my forehead, so I'm gonna have to get some of my Hawaiian cream and like make sure that I cover that while I'm talking to you. But so here's the thing. So I'm like, okay. So I guess I'm a plumber at heart because I really can fix stuff. I've fixed things with toilets. You know, I had a handyman business or handy woman. You know, I did, right?
Yeah.
So this is the Hawaiian cream. Because I just got out of the tub. I was in there for like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
But when you drink like tea and water and it just like, and you just rub it off. Look at that. Shiny, good to go.
Yeah, it's real good.
And it smells good. And it's good for your breath because it got on my lips. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so that's where I'm at with my birthday. I'm like, self-care.
That's great.
It is hilarious. And, you know, it was 3 days that led up to it. I did all the things. I read, you know how I read. So I read about I was not getting a plumber, okay?
Right.
I fixed so many things that I don't want a plumber in my house because they don't put the booties on and I don't want to hand it to them because it's embarrassing to go, here, I'm anal. Can you wear these?
Right.
I just rather have them not here.
Yeah.
And then how do I know that if he doesn't stick that thing in right, that I'm not going to freaking, you know, he could say that my main sewer line was completely clogged, which I know it isn't because I read one of the questions I had was, would the other toilet be working if the sewer line was clogged?
Right.
You know.
Right.
I mean, I had the tank off. I didn't have to touch that though because I compared it to the other. They're the same toilet.
Well, it's good to know your plumbing and stuff. It's good.
I don't know how. No one ever showed me.
No, I mean, yeah, it's good to learn anything that you want to know. Obviously, we can just go online and
hey, baby, that's a good trait. I'm good with plumbing. You want to go out? Nailed that one.
Yeah.
I'm turning red. That's not good. I literally, at one point, my mom was like trying to help, and the cat too. She was trying to help. And the cat's been, oh, well, after I fixed it yesterday on my birthday, the cat like went to bed. She's like,
she was over
that's
it.
been an exhausting 3 days. The freaking thing, it didn't smell or anything. I had it under control. They were like particles by then. And I was doing these things with these like baking soda potions with vinegar.
Oh, we've all been there. The first time you get a clogged drain, you go to the DIY.
Okay. I never knew about
dish
this. I was always just
soap,
good with a
baking
plunger.
soda, vinegar. Ugh. Yuck.
So that made me feel so much better right there, that moment that you and I just had. Let me tell you, you make my day.
Stop it.
You do,
You're
babe.
the day maker.
I mean, seriously, just these little nuances that we have together.
What, like I pull up to the party wearing the same exact outfit?
I know, like you're my plumber's assistant. Plumbers and robes.
This is just comfortable. It's just.
I was hoping the last one you wore a robe, but you wore that workout outfit, I think, or something.
I did. I don't even remember. I'm usually.
That was my second episode of this podcast.
Yes.
True Life with Corin.
Right.
I'm Corin. I was pointing down, but I'm like, I'm Corin, and this is Beach Cats. How are you?
Yeah, right.
Well, thanks for stopping in. I really appreciate you so much.
We're gonna have to celebrate again.
A virtual cup of tea.
Yes, exactly. Virtual
caffeine or no caffeine?
No caffeine. None needed.
Me too. I like the herbal.
Yeah, we'll do the herbal.
Okay, let's do that in 5 minutes.
Okay.
Because you know why? You don't have to be. It doesn't have to be in the morning to drink tea.
True. That's true.
Yeah.
I like.
And then I can tell you what happened with. It was kind of traumatizing because that I had to suffocate that drain to take a bath tonight.
Oh dear.
And I had to because that thing it already was broken off.
Yeah.
And I was pushing and turning, hoping that there were 2 little threads there. And there probably are.
Oh.
But maybe, or it's just broke. I'll read about it later. I will.
Yes.
And so anyway, I've been saving the drain with a washcloth. Did you know you can do that if the drain is slow and it won't plunge all the way? You can put a washcloth there and you'll take a bath. It'll raise up the water. So I had that washcloth waiting because I saw that drain slowly breaking, and today it actually just cracked off.
Oh man.
I don't know. I didn't crack it though. It was that way when I went to go touch it. It was oh, this comes out.
Surprise!
And then there's one more little thing that I have to show you. It's kind of frustrating, but it's I think everybody, they know that I'm honest, and I don't mention any names who did the remodel, but I'm gonna always be honest and show things. Because maybe I did that drain. I mean, I have taken a lot of that. Maybe I busted that drain. I'm not gonna give them responsibility, but I am gonna make them responsible for this. Do you see that copy?
Oh yes, I do.
Okay.
A little grout session there.
So that thing rotates both ways. Isn't that
so
cool?
That is really cool.
But anyway,
I was just noticing that.
Yeah. Yeah, can you believe that caulking? And you know what? It's not let me see if the seal is breaking. I bet you guys didn't know this was going to be about plumbing, did you?
None of us knew. This is a surprise to everyone.
My whole birthday was about plumbing. That's okay, because after this, I don't know, I'm not hungry because of all this. And I think I'm going to the bathroom more times than I actually normally do. Because I think when the plumbing was, even though I was using the other toilet, because, I have a whole, other toilet there, right?
Yeah.
And of course, clean, disinfecting whatever every time. Because it actually feels good to have my own finally. Because remember, I just always had to share with my mom because I was trying to take care of her. And that was just the place that it conveniently got. But this one has one for each of us now.
That's great.
Yeah. So I can tell you right now, I'm not going to touch it with my fingers. It's fresh caulking. The whole thing's brand new, everything, even the faucets, the the wall, basically, the tile. It was gutted, but so this is all new material, but that in there,
Mm-hmm.
I would, this is what I do. I let it dry, and I'll do a video if you want. Do you think I should?
Of you redoing
Doing that
it,
next time?
resealing it? Yeah,
Okay, okay.
yeah.
All right, was that the whole vision you had about me being that handy person that fixes stuff?
Well, I mean, if it needs to be fixed, of course, who better?
Right, okay, so
You
I'm
got
gonna
it.
let it dry, then I get a flathead screwdriver
Uh-huh.
and I kind of chisel lightly away at it, and I actually put another flathead under it, that way I don't tear more than was needed.
Mm-hmm.
And so, because same thing with paint, anything that you chisel at, if it starts tearing on its own, then you have to tear it all back.
Right.
So if that thing starts tearing on its own, then I'm gonna have to chisel it all off
Yeah.
and then put my own. And what's funny is I bought a caulking gun and I have it with, I have 2 things of caulking ready. And what was I buying that for? Oh, just, okay, because the other, so I didn't tell anybody this, but the other toilet had a lot of caulking under it. And now I figured out why, because when you sit on it, it kind of moves a little. But that's so gross that they put caulking. And so I had to one day, and that's why I screwed it up, but I feel better now. I had to chisel all that off. It was even before we moved in, and my mom was standing in the hallway. And I had to use rubbing alcohol too and stuff because I had red. And it was like, I told my mom, go sit down, or I had one chair there for her when we'd come over. I'd say, go sit down, or she's waiting in the car, but that was, I'd say, go sit down, go sit down. And, you know, basically, I don't ever leave my elders or anybody I know in a car. So that's not ever safe these days. So
Yeah.
I would tell her there was only one time that she couldn't make it over here. But yeah, I chiseled that whole caulking under that toilet, and it's brand new looking, just like that.
Yep.
It looks just like that. I kid you not. The floor is in perfect condition. It's amazing. And so basically, yeah, that was my birthday. So
Well, that sounds like a good one. Relaxed, chilled,
yeah,
DIY. Yeah.
yeah, I'll stop thinking about plumbing, right?
Exactly.
Good one.
Nailed
Good
it.
idea. Hey, thanks for
Yeah.
joining, everybody. Thanks for coming on, Beach Cats at Cat
Thank
Parlay.
you.
I
Thank
love
you.
that, at Cat Parlay. I love parlay. I remember parlaying horses, the horse races.
That's right.
Is that a
It's
little
safe,
bit what it's like, the Cat
it's a
Parlay?
safe bet to make a parlay bet.
Oh, sweet. Oh, yeah, there's more opportunity. See, I'm learning.
I love it.
Well, have a wonderful evening and
Thank
have
you
a cup of
too.
tea so I can tell you how the outcome was of the washcloth in the drain. But no, it didn't go in there. So everything's okay. Thanks for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.
Love you.
Love you.
Bye.